Right now, the search is on for 3 people who police say shot at a Savannah rapper, killing a member of his entourage. It happened in Los Angeles, and cameras captured the aftermath. Shots fired, a fight taken to the streets, and this chaotic scene, the ending of a shooting that started in Los Angeles, California. Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
The Atlanta rapper and his entourage were at a local gas station in LA when 3 men in a white vehicle pulled up alongside the Escalade and opened fire, striking Lul Pab. He was subsequently rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. This was only 24 hours after another one of his friends were killed in Atlanta. My condolences to the victims in this story. With that being said, I'm happy to hear that Quando Rondo was able to escape this unscathed because I was afraid this was going to be another Jay the Youngin situation.
Look at your crime tracker. Louisiana rapper Jay the Youngin was fatally shot last night in his hometown.
I think we can all agree that this is becoming more of a phenomenon in hip-hop culture. Nowadays, if it's not a rapper going to jail, it's a rapper getting killed. When will it stop? We all know Quando Rondo for being involved in different rap-related beefs. I personally never felt like Quando Rondo was really about that life that he portrays in his music. This was even more apparent in an interview he did stating that his record label pushes him to rap about the street violence and drugs, etc. Basically, even if he wanted to make a love song for the label, they would basically be like, "What are you doing? This is not what we signed you for." To some degree, I think we already knew this much because there are plenty dope artists out there making good music, but only the ones who talk about different aspects of the street life gets to see a mainstream level of notoriety. But back to the topic. Tykeon Terrell Bowman, born March 23, 1999, better known by his stage name Quando Rondo, is a rapper signed to Young Boys Never Broke Again in Atlantic Records. He initially gained the attention with the release of his song I Remember featuring Lil Baby. Fast forward a couple years, Quando has beefed with the likes of Kodak, NBA YoungBoy, and most recently in November 2020, he was involved in the deadly Atlanta shooting that claimed the life of rising Chicago rap artist King Von. Sources say King Von died in Quando Rondo's arms. Although he never mentions it, I can only assume this incident made a dramatic impact on Quando's psyche. Just hours after the killing, 22-year-old Timothy Leaks, also known as Lil Tim, was arrested on charges of first-degree murder. 2 years later, he's now involved in another shooting that claimed another one of his friends' life and almost got his. Quando Rondo said in an interview that he is aware that he is a target in light of his connection to King Von's death, and that he's also prepared to deal with the consequences that may come with that life. To be fair, King Von was no saint, known as a self-proclaimed Grim Reaper in the streets of Chicago, and even after death, he is still being charged with more bodies. Many believe that Lil Tim was not in the wrong when he pulled that trigger, resulting in Von's death. King Von had a reputation for being a killer, and Lil Tim felt like he did what he did to protect his friend Quando Rondo. I hope Quando can mature from this situation and look at it as a second chance at life. I heard different rumors going around saying that it happened because he didn't check in, but I don't know much about that. We'll have to wait for the facts to come out. I do know in cities like LA, sometimes rappers are asked to check in basically for protection. I don't know how I would feel about that if I was in that situation. I don't think I would feel the need to check in with someone. I'm a grown-ass man. But then again, the rules are different when you're a gangster rapper. Quando Rondo is affiliated with the Crips, and in a place like LA where every block got a different set of Crips and Bloods, you have to watch how you move. I want to also point out that many rappers have been the victims of shootings in this area, most notably Biggie, Young Dolph, Pop Smoke, and many more. West Hollywood is a trendy area known for its high-energy nightlife. The fabled Sunset Strip features the Chateau Marmont, a swanky celebrity hideaway, plus comedy clubs and live music venues like the legendary Whiskey A Go Go. It's basically in the middle of everything. This probably explains why it's such a popular destination for so many celebrities. Some people have been saying that Quando was talking to the police in the clip where he's shown communicating with an officer. But without the full transcripts of what was said, I can't speak much on it. Because for all we know, he could have been saying, "I don't know what happened, we were just pumping gas," when somebody started firing at them. To be fair, we hear this countless of times. The best thing to do in any situation like this is to consult with a lawyer. Anything you say will be used against you. So if you don't say anything, they have nothing to use against you. My condolences to Quando Rondo and Lul Pab's family. It's obvious now that Quando Rondo might actually have a target on his back, and it seems like it may just be a matter of time before they catch him. If he don't smarten up and stop living life recklessly, because when you do, it's always somebody waiting for you to crash or willing to crash out themselves just to take you out the picture. That's all I gotta say about Quando Rondo, really, man. The man is a character. If you ever see him, like, just the way he speaks, how he act, how it come off to me is like he's just a kid. Like, he's just a kid who don't really know who he is, so he's putting on this act. And this act is the very act that's probably gonna get him either in jail for a very long time or dead. If he don't change the way he I don't know. Something's got to change, Quando. Something's got to change, man. Yeah, that's my 2 cents on the topic. That's all for today, guys. It's Rap Baby. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'm out.